I can't believe it's almost a year since my first episode on YouTube premiered, and I was nothing with just a little show. And now, first year anniversary, and I feel like I need to do something to up the ante, maybe change a little bit. Change is good. Oh, I got it! Huh. Oh, wow. It's been so long since I've had hair. Man, I didn't realize all the power I had in that snap. Well, happy anniversary to me on the West Coast Davengers! West Coast Davengers! Oh, welcome back, my friends, to the West Coast Avengers, the train that just keeps on rolling until, you know, the rails just, everybody's like, ah, and then you find out that I'm unbreakable. Happy Sunday. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Thank you for joining. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know your opinions as long as you don't hurt my feelings. Please do me a favor and watch the show until the end. It helps boost the algorithm and get the show out there to more people. And don't forget, every Wednesday, West Coast WEDNESDAVE! My claim sale and auction right here on YouTube starting at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Listen to what I am saying. This is an important episode, I think, that everybody that buys comics in large amounts needs to hear. Last weekend, I went to an estate sale that was very close to my house, so it really wasn't that hard to get up early and drive there. I was the first person to arrive on the scene that was looking for comics. There was one person ahead of me. He, as you will find out, was looking for Legos. Without further ado, why don't we just check out the footage? I'll show you what I got.
Where are the comics?
Comics?
Yeah.
Maybe you're set right here.
Where is it?
No, I don't see it. Don't worry, I'm not. Oh my God. There it is.
I'm missing some mixed in with others.
Oop. No.
Oh, it's bigger than I thought it was.
That's what she said. Oh, they are? Where?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, nothing's individual?
No. Just for this one, box at a time. None of this.
Are these from one collection or?
Two collection.
That's pretty. I'll probably should do 100 on a box. I mean, this is like a lot of DC in here. A lot.
Let me consult.
All right. I would take this box if we could do 100. So you've never read Fables, that's a good place to start. Yeah. It's all different artists doing it. I think this is backwards. There's the Amazing Fantasy 15. Alita. Be an albedo.
I thought the sale was in the house. It showed pictures of the inside of the house.
But that was just pictures of the stuff.
Not quite everything, but I don't know what the price is.
You know,
If you let me put a bunch of shit out of here and kind of swap it, I would give you 150 for a box.
let me
Yeah, you.
check with the box.
I just want to look at them.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, there's like some really fun stuff in a lot of these, and then there's like a ton of shit that's just.
The art is amazing, but like,
Yeah.
I would never read a comic. Like, I don't know. I'm not into superhero stuff. Books are kind of. That's the whole point of it, right? I mean, unless he has it very specifically organized in these boxes.
They're not like they're not. They're in like faux alphabetical order. That's about it.
I'm glad I found more than just the Lego though, because I've been waiting here for. The other guy took all the other Legos.
Oh really?
I hope they're not. I was just gonna buy everything, but I'm like, I'm not gonna sort through these bags looking for a piece that might be missing out of here, that might be in those bags, you know? I just know.
What did you get, Davy? Oh, let me tell you something, Jar Jar Binks. You still don't know. You're gonna find out.
Very interesting collection though. Like weird indie stuff from the 80s and then modern stuff from like 10 years ago.
It was originally, I think, probably 40 of these boxes.
What'd you do with all of them?
It was 40. It belonged to a friend of ours who I used to work in a record store in Portland with, and he collected from like 88 until like 2014. And then his husband was just like, "Get this shit out of my house." So he just called us and he's like, "You guys just drive down here and take all these?"
What happened to the rest of everything?
We gave them to our son, who is a collector and he's a dork for lack of a better.
Damn. I bet he got some great stuff.
Yeah, he was like, "I'm gonna grade them and price them and like sell them," but I think he's just built a fortress in his bedroom.
So there you go. There's the video. And let me just show you the haul I got. Yeah, I didn't buy anything. I hope you enjoyed that footage. As you could see, it was a very tight space, which makes no sense to do all that kind of stuff outdoors when you have a porch. Or even inside, as most estate sales go, but I think they were just trying to do this without the help of an estate sale company, which is what you generally find. 4 long boxes, 150 a piece. The dude that was next in line with me just took one look at the boxes, saw 150, is like, "I'm out of here." I looked and there was some good comics in there, but there was a lot of stuff that was not good. For the first bunch of issues of The Boys was accompanied by a huge stack of mid-issue Cerebus, like from 36 on to the 200s, and there was a DC series I can't even remember. There was a lot of stuff in there I didn't want, so I was trying to negotiate and get a box for 100, or see if they would let me kind of like, yeah, cherry pick, but like put together some more stuff in one box and pay them double what they asked. I was just trying to make it worth my while not trying to lowball them. The husband kept directing me to the wife, and the wife, her responses to me were kind of rude. So I understand she was stressed out. I get it. And once again, I get it. These people are trying to get rid of stuff and make money. The funny thing was, I got the sense that it wasn't even about the money. It was about getting rid of all the stuff. And they just wouldn't budge on the price no matter how much the husband said, "Oh, well, if you take everything, I'd give you a deal." I took the Boys #1 out of the bag. It was like a VF. It was not the grade I really wanted to spend money on, because I did want that book. I'm not too upset about it. I had fun going it. I was enjoying looking through the books. But my thing is that I always have to get in front of the comics. I always have to see what's available. I can't just go buying all the bulk that I find. I do buy a lot in bulk. I bought numerous collections this year, and I've sold so much books, and I've kept a bunch. But I still have thousands and thousands of books, and I'm trying to be a little bit pickier with what I buy. When you're going out and looking at a collection, you want to make sure that there's always going to be books that you're like, okay, if all else fails, I spent $500 on this, for example, I can move these 4 books and recoup my money, and then the rest is profit. That's the business model that I am sticking with. I try not to deviate from it. I made some minor mistakes when I first started doing this, but that's growing pains. Leaving that sale, getting in my car, doing my internet searches, and I found somebody selling a short box of mostly modern variants for $100. I picked it up. The woman who sold it to me was super nice. I think I sold 3 books and made my money back. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm not going to call it a loss. I'm going to call it a pass. And you know what they say? They say you play to win the game, but sometimes you got to take a loss to even out and get your batting average up to 500 when there's a World Series on the line, right? Sports, am I right? Hat trick. Oh, thank you again for joining on this Sunday. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, please subscribe, drop a comment down below, watch till the end. So I want you to know that you're watching this right now, because I told you to watch to the end. So when I say, "This is the end, my only friend, the end." See, Jim, nothing to get wet. Am I right? See you next week on the